Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Kid Icarus Uprising. In the last episode, we defeated the Aurum generator at the Aurum hive in the middle of the Aurum fleets in the Aurum realm. In this episode, we're going to be hopefully defeating the Aurum once and for all by taking down, what else but, the Aurum brain, and perhaps we can get back to our fight against the Underworld army. Because that's what Kid Icarus is all about after all. But before we head out, what is the special awesome extra thing at the beginning of this video? Well, this one's very simple. I want to talk about records. Now, it seems like Masahiro Sakurai feels the need that any game he makes has to stalk you like some kind of crazy obsessed person. Because, I swear, every game he makes these days tracks every single little thing you do. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's tracking like how many different faces have looked at your 3DS through the front-facing camera or some stuff like that. Because, look at this stuff. Like, it tracks like your heart's acquired, all this stuff. But, while it sounds like I'm complaining, this is actually pretty cool. I like how it tracks every single thing that you've done. You can see that I've been finished 21 times outside of failed recordings and just in terms of me having to test stuff. Keep in mind that I also have showed things like the Tempura Wizard, and I've had to get killed on purpose to show certain things. There's also been things like the Reset Bomb alternate path where I had to kill myself on purpose to be able to show that. So the times finished 21 is like a really inflated number compared to the number of times that I've actually died, so yeah. Anyway, it's separated into like solo things. You can see the average intensities that I've played, average intensities that I've cleared, etc. I have no multiplayer records. But it's kind of interesting. This is where you go if you're an achievement hunter and you want to see how close you are to getting certain things on the treasure hunt. So for those of you that are trying to complete the achievement boards, it's a nice place for you to go to see how close you actually are to getting some of those things. On top of this, I'm going to go into gear because I want to mention that this is a very, very different chapter. If you're thinking about hiding out behind stuff and all that, no, that is not how this chapter is at all. You're going to be in the middle of a bunch of enemies with them all on top of you, and you're going to be a sitting duck with nothing to hide behind. For that reason, I recommend equipping your powers accordingly. As such, I have Super Armor, which increases defense and prevents knockback. Knockback's not really that big of a deal, but I still have it. Brief Invincibility, of course, it's always good. Crisis Recovery and Health Recovery, why wouldn't you have those? And a Mega Laser, 4 uses level 3, just to kind of get rid of anything that might get in my face that I have a hard time dealing with. On top of that, your weapon. I do not recommend using a staff. A lot of staves are better the farther away you are, and they're meant to be sniping weapons. You don't really have any terrain to take advantage of here, and the enemies are going to be in your face. You're going to have a hard time if you go in with a staff. I'd recommend claws, orbiters, possibly cannons and arms. This drill arm that I said that I was thinking about using last time, the drill arm has its shots get weaker as it travels, and its melee attacks kind of fight like a club, so I'm not really sure that I want to go in with that. Even though it is a good weapon, I'm thinking about fusing it into something else. In fact, I think I know just the thing. There's a certain type of weapon we haven't used in a while that I personally kind of like. How about we give orbiters another go? I can fuse into these really nice Gemini orbiters, 4.5 stars range. I like the shot range, the overall defense, the poison, and the running speed. The running speed's not really helpful to me, but I like the other traits. Let's fuse. The Gemini orbiters are interesting. Their shots will travel perfectly straight and then home in on their targets later. For that reason, a lot of people find them very, very broken in multiplayer because they are very hard to predict weapons. There's no intensity gates in this chapter. We're playing on 7.8. Move out! I'm gonna hate this so much. Because like I said, this is my least favorite chapter. But let's not be negative. Let's get into it.
Let's finish the Aurum once and for all!
Commencing underworld assault on the Aurum central nervous system.
Children, our final target is the brains behind this operation. The Aurum brain.
Sun God Pyrrhon on the scene now with added pyro cannon action.
With all us gods and Pyrrhon united, the Aurum brain doesn't stand a chance.
It's kind of crazy. The biggest egos in the universe working together?
Drive the intruders back into space, minions.
We cannot lose. Our planet's very existence is on the line.
Do your thing, Pyro Snake! Shazamity Lamb!
Everyone seems to be in good spirits, though.
Or they finally lost it.
They've lost it. Shazamity Lamb is officially my new favorite word. I just need to repeat that till the end of the time. Like, do I miss?
Now that we've defeated the Aurum hive, we need to take down that fortress.
It's huge!
It houses the Aurum brain, which controls every single Aurum unit.
How did you know that?
Oh, Pyrrhon told me.
Man, is that guy obsessed with the Aurum or what? Sure knows a lot about them.
That's because I spent a lot of time on Divinipedia.
Divinipedia? Send me the link.
The time for learning has passed. Attack the Aurum brain!
those that are wondering, it did not take anyone long at all to make a Definipedia after the release of this. It's just like digibutter.ner. It's actually a forum. But as we're heading up to the Aurum Brain, you got some pretty tough Aurum troops. All the Aurum troops that we faced up to this point are kind of being combined here in ways you have not seen before. Be careful. It can be really, really easy to have a lot of hits racked up on you quickly. Use your special attacks. Survive by any means necessary. And I missed 2 recovery arms! No!
This path will take us directly to the Aurum Brain. Come on, Pit. It's time for us to take this space junk to the space dump.
He's so lame, but that's what's so awesome. We got Klaxuses here in our face, though, but it's just like, I don't care about the Klaxuses. He's so lame, but so great. It's like he is the non-specific action figure. I mean, he's got added Pyro Blaster action, something like that, I don't know.
So this is the Aurum Brain.
Do your thing, Pit. You know, your shooting thing.
We'll do our shooty thing. You just want to survive through these Aurum troops. The Aurum Brain itself will never directly attack you. You will just have enemies trying to shield it from you and take you out. As long as you survive, as long as you can, you shouldn't really have much trouble here. It's really, really not that bad, all things considered. Remember also, use your special attacks to take out enemy fire if you need to. You have them, use them.
It's brain frying time!
What are you doing?
Hold on, Pit, I'm getting you out.
I swear, the gods are just absolutely insane. It's like they're all out to kill Pit on purpose. Like, Palutena is at least helping us here, which half the time she doesn't, but still, it's like it's a challenge between them. But Pyrrhon fried the brain, short chapter,
I
or...
don't know what even happened in there. Did Pyrrhon make it out?
Nicely done!
Pyrrhon?
Thanks to you, Pyrrhon has leveled up! I am now a level infinity epic super god plus! Ultimate power is now Pyrrhon.
What are you talking about?
This is what I'm talking about.
The Aurum troops changed color.
I'm full of the Aurum springs now! Not even the combined power of the gods can stop me!
Oh snap. Okay, not doomed.
This might not be the best time to rub salt in the wound.
What kind of rat tricks an angel, Pyrrhon?
What? I can't hear you over all this awesome!
Yeah, this is intense.
So, anyone have any bright ideas on how to take them out?
I suppose we have no choice. This is it. Our single remaining jewel.
Wait a second. Is that a reset bomb?
Time to let nature take its course.
This is out of control.
Who's awesome now, Pyrrhon?
Is that really all you got?
How could this happen?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the power of flight is running out.
So now what?
I'm sorry, Pit. I have to get you out of there. Oh no.
What's up?
I can't extract him. I don't understand why.
That's because you don't have an associate's degree in telepathic interference.
Are you blocking me?
My wings are getting hot.
I'm sorry, I can't carry you any farther. I have to cut off the power of flight. Pit! Pit!
Mayday! Mayday! This looks like the end! I never learned how to read!
Ugh. Pull yourself together. I've got you covered.
Veridi!
All you have to do is line yourself up with the platform below.
Ouch!
Phew, I'm glad you're all right.
But why did you save me, Veridi? I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. Just shut your yapper and get ready to fight.
By invading our land, the Aurum have declared war on all of us. And with Pyrrhon on their side, they've become even more powerful. If we don't defeat them today, we may not have it tomorrow.
Ever get tired of being such a nerd? All you need are 20-sided dice and limited glasses.
Rex, allow me to see your ignorance.
Yeah, enough with the lame comedy routine. It's time for us to strike.
A lone flightless angel on a tiny little platform pulled by two nutskis versus the sun god. Yeah, this seemed unfair to anyone else because I kind of sympathize with Pit this time around.
This isn't much space to fight on.
Picky. Maybe this'll suit His Majesty a little better.
Hey, it's like Viridi heard me complaining. I should really do that more often. So, we got Aurum enemies, of course. You're gonna have lots and lots of items popping up. It's like, I guess, Palutena knew that you needed them. So, you're gonna have dodge tokens, you're gonna have back shields, you're gonna have all kinds of weapons. I recommend that you try to not get hit as long as you can. If you flat out can't deal with an enemy, they will disappear after long enough, so you don't need to worry that much. But yes, this is what you're gonna be doing. You need to get back up to Pyrrhon, and you gotta do it with a tiny little platform pulled by a couple of nutskis. Well, actually, now it's 3 nutskis. That sounds like an insult. You're a couple of nutskis. I don't know, it sounds kind of funny, actually, now that I say it like that. I keep getting off topic, but I think we're probably gonna have that happening a lot here, because there's not really a whole lot going on in this tiny little platform besides just gauntlet after gauntlet of enemies. So I feel like this is no better time than any to mention that Pyrrhon is a reference to mythology. He is based on Helios, the Greek sun god. He is also named for a Greek philosopher named Pyrrhon. Some of you were actually telling me that you believe that Viridi is based on Persephone because there isn't particularly a goddess of nature in Greek mythology, but I think she could just as well be based on Gaia, and she's more an interpretation than anything. And no, okay. Sometimes the boom spear will spawn there if you defeat all the enemies. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so I got to deal with this doze immediately. I guess you could say, doze I missed! Ha ha! I'm just glad that we got it there okay. The worst of this chapter is yet to come, and I'm already low on health, of course. And oh, thank God for this food. Hey, it's like I'm saying grace. Well, actually, according to Palutena, she is the one who is actually giving us all this food. She is the one who thinks that whenever we need a snack, she gives us the food. So it really is, thank God for this food. It's awesome. If I can come out of this chapter saying one thing, it's that I was insufferably upbeat through my least favorite chapter.
Looks like you've got company.
That Coleman is trying to scam a free ride. What a deadbeat.
Attention passengers. Those who fail to pay their fare must exit the vehicle.
If anything, I would expect the gatekeeper of the underworld to say that, not the lord of the underworld. And whoa, we've got a battleship coming after us.
Whoa!
You've got a battleship on your tail.
Oh boy!
And one on your front.
You're being sandwiched.
Ah yes, the old sandwich tactic. How delectable.
Shut up, Hades! Forces of nature! Push that platform up and out of there! Good! You broke free!
I see you're hard at work.
Pyrrhon!
Pyrrhon Creed number 427. Hard work should always be rewarded, which is why I got a present for me to destroy you. It's Pyro Blaster time!
Huh? Uh-oh.
Hold on!
Ah!
Come on, Pitch! No whipping out!
This is really powerful. It actually hurts you. Stay near the center.
You're fine! Though I can't say the same for my troops that were carrying your platform.
I feel terrible about this.
Our forces of nature allies made the ultimate sacrifice, but there's no point dwelling. I call for backup.
Whoa! Whoa! Centurions? Phew. That was close.
Glad to see you're safe, Captain.
The Centurions are in way over their heads.
They mean well. They're just not very effective.
Pretty harsh words for your own troops.
Pull them out! I don't want them to get hurt!
Then how do you plan to make it to Pyrrhon?
I'll think of something!
We live to serve, Captain. Your mission is to defeat Pyrrhon and eliminate the Aurum forces. We dedicate our energy and resources to helping you reach that goal.
Okay, okay! Then charge, soldiers!
Let's do it. Now, on the subject of this awesome music, Hades being hilarious, Pyrrhon being Pyrrhon, you might wonder why I hate this chapter so much. And this is just it. These Centurion strong arms. They can actually take damage from enemy attacks. Enemies will target them, and you need to have them escort you. If you don't take good care of them, they will die. And yes, instant game over if you lose them all. So be careful. This is what I don't like as well. This jump pad. You need to use this jump pad to get over obstacles that Pyrrhon is going to be throwing at you. It is frustrating, to say the least. I don't like it at all. It's just so irritating. You have so much coming at you, get enemies everywhere, and to top it all off, it's an escort mission. I know that you're technically the escort, but of course, it can never be easy when you're the escort. No, it can't. But luckily for us, we got Centurions on our sides. We will get lots of Centurions to come in to fight enemies with us, so that's at least nice. They at least have the decency to do that. This fireworm here, despite the fact that I've said that worm enemies just don't ever do anything, this fireworm is actually a little bit dangerous. It will do lots of damage to those Centurions as it passes by. So if you want to protect those strong arms, you need to do that. Oh!
Oh no, we lost the Centurion!
If you lose them all, you won't be able to proceed. And you'll feel very guilty.
I'll be more careful.
I've already lost a Centurion. That is very, very not good. Now, as you're going through this tunnel, get back to this jump pad.
Avoid getting hit.
They're coming from the battleship outside.
Ah, alien ingenuity at its best.
I believe that is the only one you actually need to jump over. I think. Nope. Sure enough, there was another one. I need a crisis recovery. I need it now. I could also stand to go with a health recovery. I don't like this chapter at all. It's so frustrating. I'm probably gonna get finished here, to be honest. I've already used up a lot of my powers.
I hope he's decent.
Get it together, Pit. My poor Centurions are struggling. Destroy those enemies now.
I'm trying my best!
Some goddess needs to go to leadership training.
Hey! What have I done? All the Centurions are...
Actually, I have 2 more.
What? Don't scare me like that!
But these are the last of them. So seriously, be careful this time.
You were just kidding about having no more Centurions, right?
No, I was serious.
Your game, my friend, is so over.
Well, at least I don't have to re-record to show that now. Seriously, they survived like what, like 3 seconds? I mean, my god. And believe it or not, there's an achievement where you need to play this chapter on 5.0 or higher without losing even 1 of them. I can barely even go without losing 3 of them. It's ridiculous. I mean, I could have used my Mega Laser there, but it's just, I don't know, I didn't, Let's continue. At least when you continue, you get all 4 of them back. In fact, the Centurions are the sole reason why this is I think this is the chapter that I had the lowest clear on my own time. I'm not sure if there's just something I don't realize about this chapter that makes it a lot easier, but it's one chapter that I've always struggled with, and everyone I've ever known... Jesus Christ, man! Just... There's so much going on here! How do they expect me to do anything here? There's so much crap going on. I can't deal with this. This is... I can't really say that I'm worse at this chapter than I am at chapter 13, because that I still say is my worst chapter, but still, this chapter, I don't get it. They expect way too much of you on this little tiny space, and I can't do it. It's just, you get lots and lots of treasures playing this chapter because of all the treasure fish, mind you, but, I mean, look at that. I've already lost 2 of them again. I have that much trouble with this. I don't get it. It's just, I don't mean to sound whiny here. I really, really don't. I apologize if I sound like I'm whining at all. But I just have that much trouble with this chapter, and I just don't get it. I have asked people I know what their tips are, and they're just like, sorry, man, I just lose Centurions on this chapter all the time, and I don't get it. Speaking of ridiculous, I'm actually quite low in health already. There we go. There we go. Good. Okay, we got rid of both of them. And we got a drink of the gods. In fact, we were actually at the final wave when I fell down, of course.
Right up ahead.
Halt, halt, stay away.
Does something seem a little off about Pyrrhon?
How can you even tell?
One zero one zero one one zero one one zero one zero zero one zero one one zero one one zero 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 one one zero one one zero zero.
Pyrrhon! What are you doing? Are you really controlling the Aurum, Pyrrhon? Or are they controlling you?
I will not be controlled. We will not be controlled.
Oh boy, what's he gotten himself into?
It's just as you suspected. The Aurum brain has overtaken Pyrrhon.
Intruder must be purged. We must consume all.
Just like Magus, the Aurum are powerful as a sword, but not very bright.
They're like moths drawn to the flame of battle. They live only to consume and destroy like hungry moths.
We will multiply. We must be all.
In that sense, they're pretty much like any other living creature. They're concerned with their own survival and propagation. Each species influences the other, and that is the cycle of life. But this is just too much. It's too destructive and too unnatural.
Well, they are an alien species. Of course they're not natural.
So they're just going to eat everything?
Not if you stop them.
The sun god Pyrrhon is no pushover. You need to dodge his attacks in a small space. He also attacks using explosions, and on top of that, you have to use that jump pad to get out of the way of some of his attacks. Yeah, it was so good that we gotta do it in this boss fight as well. Just keep at it, and eventually you'll have him saying Shazamity Lamb! Sorry, Pyrrhon, can't hear you over all this awesome! Well, because I was talking over him, and you can't hear him when I'm talking. Okay, I'll
I
stop.
need to extract you.
This seems familiar.
We've been doing this a lot.
Oh, Pit, you looked at the explosion. You ruined everything.
With any luck, Pyrrhon will push the Aurum to the other end of the galaxy.
He finally does something useful.
Now we can get back to eliminating the real enemy, the Underworld Army.
So long, space scum!
Mega Laser level 3. I think I already had that. Landmine level 1. Surprisingly not that good. Then again, I did get finished, so what did I expect? You get some powers, but you rarely will get weapons from that. So, yeah, it's something, I guess. But, on the plus side, I am done with my least favorite chapter in the game. And on top of that, we got ourselves a new chapter. Next time on Kid Icarus Uprising, we'll be going to Chapter 18, The Ring of Chaos. See you guys then.
Villains are no match for Pyrrhon!
It's all in the Book of Divine Prophecy, Chapter 84, Section 3.
I am now a level infinity epic super god plus!
You don't have an associate's degree in telepathic interference.
What? I can't hear you over all this awesome!
Pyrrhon senses danger.
And now Pyrrhon sees it.